Hey everybody, let's talk about the astrology of being a celebrity. Sorry that we had such a weird thing. I was trying to show you guys my apartment and I think it disconnected the microphone while I was doing it. Hey Dina, hey Carla, I'm sorry. I was trying to show you guys my apartment and I think it disconnected my microphone. But you guys can hear me now, right? My sun sign is Libra, but my rising sign is in Gemini. Exactly. So when we speak of becoming okay, you hear me now, good. When we talk about the astrology of us being a celebrity, all right, we have our sun sign and then we have our rising sign, our first house. And okay, you guys can hear me now, good? Okay. Yeah, I was trying to show you guys my apartment, but I don't know. It kind of, messed it up. Hey, David. Okay, y'all can hear me. Good, good, good. I was trying to show you guys. I was trying to be all fancy and show you my apartment, but then it messed up the microphone. But anyways, when we speak of being, the astrology of being a celebrity, we have our sun sign and then we have our rising sign. So you can be a sun sign in Cancer, which with the Cancer and the sun. All right. Yes, like the video, guys. With Cancer and the sun, it's already a polar opposite energy going on. All right, because the moon and the sun, they're polar opposite, night and day, right? So, but you could be a sun in Cancer, but like a rising sign in Aquarius, Sagittarius, or Libra. Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Libra. So cute, fancy, fancy. Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Libra energies automatically attract people to them. All right. So that can speak to having a public image of being a celebrity, but maybe in your personal life there could be two sides of you, your Cancer side and your maybe Aquarius, Sagittarius, right, or Libra rising side, right? So it can be, confusing, either for you sometimes to differentiate the two or your fans, right? We have that layer. And then we speak of the support system, right? Which speaks of the moon sign and our, fourth house. So that's the family, the parents, that support system. And when we have a good support system, that's really, really important. We need a good support system in order to thrive. If we don't have a good support system, we can, very quickly crash and burn as a celebrity, as being out in the public eye, where the support system is the public, and sometimes the public can be finicky. The public maybe isn't familiar with your, deeper layers. By the way, the chat totally disappeared. I don't know what happened. Oh, okay, there it goes. So we had that fourth house in moon energy, right? But we also need to remember, and we were speaking about Cardi B, right? Cardi B being a Libra sun, right? And what's her rising? But I know her moon is in Aries, right? So, her fourth house, I'm wondering what that is in, but with a moon in Aries and a Libra rising, that can be night and day energy too, right? Wanting to control behind the scenes, but, in the public wanting to be, seen as, the nice one, the good one, right? So there's there's very deep layers with celebrity energy, and also with the moon sign in the fourth house, we also have to remember there's also the support team system, in terms of the family, friends like that, but there's also a team of managers and handlers and things like that also play a role in being a celebrity. So you also have that kind of okay, my family, and then like my work family kind of thing going on. Now, when we also speak of becoming a celebrity, there are some indicators that can show that being in the public eye as a public figure is in your cards. Now, what placements do you guys think those are? All right, let me catch up with these comments. David, I have dreamt of being a celebrity. I feel like I might have been a singer in a past life. I think you might have, especially if you have a tendency to sing a lot in this life. And you did mention that you do like to sing, right? Then I happen to be 3 days older than Lady Gaga. Thumbs up for this video, Starseeds. Yes. When you have Gemini in both Mars and Jupiter, is that a bad thing? Also, do you do birth chart compatibility? I do birth chart compatibility. Visit my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. And when you have Gemini in both Mars and Jupiter, that's actually not a good, bad thing at all. With Mars, it can be a little tricky, but with Jupiter, I think it actually could be a good thing. Virgo, Sun, Libra rising. Interesting. So there's a part of you, transformation DJ, where you could be shy, but you also maybe want to be in the limelight with your Libra rising. Tina, when my grandma who raised me passed away, I stopped doing what I love, singing. She was my support. See? See? Ooh, that's really, really interesting. And when you lose support as a celebrity, how does that affect you? What then or who then becomes your support, right? Then we could even go into the Venus. Maybe, your work actually is your support. Maybe your work, your passion is really what drives you, you know? But even that goes through a transformation. I mean, we have Venus and Scorpio, in retrograde right now, so how would that affect you as a celebrity, as an artist? I mean, there's a lot of layers, this is why so many celebrities, turn to astrology and turn to tarot readers and psychics, and people who just are successful or in the public eye or public figures in general, not just celebrities who are in magazines and things like that. David Bubon, as a kid, I dreamed of being an actor or a singer. I would sing a lot. Yeah, I actually, wanted to be an actor when I was younger too. I actually went on, some auditions. So I resonate with this. My moon is in Pisces and my fourth house is in Leo. Interesting. So your support system, the boundaries there could be, but then with your fourth house in Leo, you're a natural star, when it comes to your family. It was like my passion died with her. Exactly. Now, that sounds like moon conjunction Venus energy, possibly, or something like that. Life of the party sometimes. I feel like a very intense person, rising sign, rising Cancer, sun in Cancer, moon in Scorpio, Mars in Leo. That is a lot of energy. A lot of Pluto conjunct with my sun sign. I can't wait for you to do a natal chart reading for me. Yes, if you want a natal chart reading from me, by the way, visit my website, Lamarr Townsend, tarot.com. And if you guys want a reading, like a psychic reading, a tarot reading while I'm here on the live, I do have cards. And I will put the link below. By the way, for those of you wondering, yes, I am in my new apartment. I tried to show you guys it earlier, but I'm not going to do that again. I don't want to mess up the video. We'll have to do that another day, honey. Okay? By the way, if you are old enough to drink, get your glass of wine. I don't know what white wine this is, but it is what it is. I think Kayla was talking about my Day of the Dead skull on my wine glass that I got from the dollar store earlier, and we were kind of living for it. So in the live before this. Quiet by myself other times. Exactly. Then if I do karaoke, I get stage fright. But once I start singing, I lose myself and the rhythm takes over. Exactly. That's your passion. That's Venus coming through. I'm shy, but I like to act. Yes. Yes, losing or lacking in support hinders your development. Exactly. It really does. So having a good support system as a celebrity makes a huge difference. I mean, that's often why the celebrities who actually have, a healthy, good support system, and also, support systems can be affected by, once again, aspects such as, oppositions and squares and stuff like that. It can also be affected by sextiles as well and, conjunctions too. But having a healthy, support, or celebrities who have a healthy support system around them often are the ones who survive and thrive. All right. Even through their ups and downs, because remember, there are always ups and downs. Now, speaking of ups and downs, let's talk about the 10th house, all right? Because no one mentioned the 10th house, or maybe some of you did, but the 10th house does rule our professional destiny, all right? The 10th house rules our our career, and our status in life, and often people see being a celebrity as some sort of status, so what are your 10th houses in? And also, I want to add that there are certain placements that could denote you, possibly having the potential to be in the public eye, in the cards for you in your birth chart, such as maybe if you have North Node in Leo, maybe even Lilith in Leo, or 10th house in Leo, or Saturn in Leo. So it goes deep. My 10th house is in Aquarius. Okay, so that could definitely denote to you being a celebrity, but there's going to be a part of you that could be detached from, your image. It depends on what you have going on with your Leo, your sun, and your rising. All right. North Node in Leo, 8th house. Siobhan, girl, you need to get that blog started. All right, with that North Node in Leo. Yes. All right. If my 4th house is in Leo, what's my support system? You know, Leos often can be their own support system, but Leos are the types of people who can go out and kind of create their own. It's all about kind of learning about what you want, or learning about who you are and what you need in terms of support and what you don't need. Because often, let's talk about support systems. All right, sometimes support systems aren't the best. Sometimes support systems can be very, critical, and judgmental. All right, and that can affect us in our, being in the public eye, right? If we want our image, or if we want our career to go a certain way, but our mother or our father or our cousins or our family or our manager or our, so-and-so, our husband, thinks that, we should do it this way, that can be a good thing or a bad thing. Sometimes people try to sabotage you for their own gain, right? So you have to really know, especially if you have moon or 4th house opposition, or, square, mainly opposition, that's an opposition energy that would come out. My 10th house is in Pisces. Interesting. So that speaks to, you having definitely a career of creativity, maybe spirituality. All right. I have Jupiter and Mercury there. I get a lot of creative vision. I get visions of future and dreams and wishes. You should start creating a journal, maybe a dream journal. Do you draw, David? Kaylee, my 10th Uranus and Neptune are Aquarius. Wow, okay. So that can definitely denote you being, if not, a celebrity worldwide, a celebrity locally, a celebrity amongst the people that that love you. North Node in Scorpio. Ooh, interesting. 10,000 Libra. Oh, okay. Interesting. Leo North Node. Oh, Sag rising. Bree, are you into acting or something like that? What are your passions, Bree? Do you know? Like Chris Brown, why did that even happen? He seemed positively and healthily supported, but what caused the drastic chaotic turn? He's not the only one. I would have to know Chris Brown's birth chart. I actually don't know anything about him. What's his sun sign or like moon? My North Node in Leo, Sun in Virgo. Transformation DJ, do you actually make music? David, probably because my North Node is in the 11th house. Okay, yeah, probably. Hi, Scorpio Reacts. Sean, people can support you, but still can still be your own worst enemy. Exactly. Exactly, and that's often something that celebrities have to learn. All right, because let's talk about Venus for a second. Venus rules love, it rules relationships, all right? It rules, romance, it also rules our money. All right. So when we put all that energy together and we put our money, in the middle of it, all right, which is often flowing quite easily when you're a celebrity, because celebrity, let's talk about celebrity in general. Celebrity is Venus energy. Celebrity is, an energy of drawing things, drawing people, drawing experiences, opportunities, good or bad, to you, right? So being a celebrity itself is Venus energy. But there's a lot that comes with that. There's the 4th house. There's, maybe the difference between the sun or the rising, that's why it's important, I think, for celebrities to really know their birth charts and like know what's all going on, Hypertech, my first live Lamarr live. Hey, Rebecca. Astrology, why am I single? Jahid, you might want to get a birth chart reading. All right. Or you could get a super chat reading. All right. By the way, I am taking, super chat readings or PayPal readings at this time while I'm on live in my new apartment. Thank you guys for joining me during my housewarming. If you are old enough to drink or not, grab a glass of something, honey. All right. This is a glass of white wine in my Day of the Dead cup. By the way, happy almost Halloween. I don't have family support. I have my 4th house in Sagittarius. Ooh, so you are, kind of meant to go out and be independent, with that Sagittarius energy. That could be a good thing, though, actually. Hey, Rebecca. Let me go up and catch these comments. Jupiter conjunct Saturn in the 10th house, Libra. Wow. I do small drawings in my journal. I dream of being an author and leaving a legacy through journals. Yes. Correspondent is a Taurus. Oh, okay. Well, that's Venus. You know. What's his moon sign in? Kaylee. Okay, question with my 4th house being a Leo and being my own support. Is that being happy because I see the positive side more than the negative side? Yes, that's a good thing. You know, fire signs are the ones who kind of go out and, you know, do their own thing. They go out and, you know, they are trailblazers. Correspondent is a Leo rising, I believe. Oh, wow. So a Taurus sun with a Leo rising. By the way, Leos attract a lot of jealous energy, you know? So do Libras, so do, Aquariuses, so do Sagittariuses. So there are, there's two sides to a coin with this celebrity energy, there's a positive and a negative to everything, right? Correspondent is a Taurus. I love all of the arts actually. Took choir, me too. Dance, me too. Drama, me too. Orchestra, I didn't do that. I did take guitar though, which was fun. And while still in school, exactly, school is fun. And to all the children out there, if you are, thinking of becoming a celebrity, because listen, people do, it's a reality. School is a really good time to kind of, figure out what your passion is. I know we're in the era of becoming a celebrity just to become famous kind of thing, but that's eventually going to die out. I think talent's going to make a comeback. It has to. Word of advice. Oh, so transformation DJ, you do wedding DJ and karaoke DJ. Okay, that speaks of, being a celebrity. By the way, being a celebrity, being a public figure doesn't have to be you being Beyonce, you being Cardi B, you being Lady Gaga, you being Michael Jackson, you being, Chris Brown or Chris Tucker. It's, you being known, you being well known amongst people, in general. All right. In this day and age, especially, Andy Warhol said it best. Everyone's going to have their 15 minutes of fame at some point. Shayna, I don't have a healthy support system. I have my 4th house in Sagittarius. My girlfriend has Rihanna's birthday. Housewarming. Congratulations. Yes, thank you. Welcome to my new home. This is the living room. All right. I have boxes strewn about. I don't have any furniture yet. We're working on it. So I don't want to show you guys everything. I tried to show y'all earlier, but, that messed up the live. So Day of the Dead is on November 1st and 2nd, day after Halloween. Good to know. Thank you. Yes, please like the video. Astrology, really say why I'm single. I don't know why you're single. I mean, the way you're coming at me right now says a lot. All right, just to let you know, Jahid. Maybe think about that. Tamika, quick question. Do you believe in Chinese astrology? And if so, how true is it? I believe in all forms of astrology. I'm not too knowledgeable or too familiar with Chinese astrology, but I think it's interesting. I don't know what year this is. Is this the year of the dog or pay for a quick reading, Jahid? Yes. Dina, looked it up. CB is a Taurus sun. Taurus moon and a Leo rising. Wow. Well, he's a powerful attractor manifester. That's for sure. All right. But that could be a good thing or a bad thing. What's his Venus in? What's his 10th house in? His Saturn, his, 4th house. I mean, it goes deep with being a celebrity. Let's also talk about Jupiter. All right. Because Jupiter speaks of how far you can, how widespread you can go with being a celebrity. If you're Jupiter in Cancer, for example, you may not want to be so famous, so big. But if you're Jupiter in Leo, you may want to be worldwide. You may want to be well known. Or even if you're Jupiter in Sagittarius, which, by the way, Jupiter is about to go in Sagittarius soon. So it's a good time to go out there and go on auditions and things like that, especially if you have Jupiter in Sagittarius or Jupiter in a fire sign. All right. I play flute and try to sing. I suck. Don't say that about yourself. Venus and Sagittarius. Okay, so with Venus and Sagittarius, you have a lot of different interests, right? You have a lot of different talents as well, all right? Also, a lot of different ways to make money. My Venus is in Sagittarius too. That's awesome. David, I'd love to write screenplays someday. Then I think that would be my way into being a celebrity, or if I write some big novels. Yeah. Siobhan, I like Chinese astrology and I've been researching Indian astrology. It's pretty interesting. It is interesting, Indian astrology. My 10th house is in Gemini. Ooh, interesting. So, with 10th house in Gemini, remember Gemini's Mercury energy, communicator, communication, mass media. All right. That can be celebrity energy. All right, let's talk about Mercury for a second. Mercury is how we formulate our thoughts. It's our young, into kind of our teen, our older teen years where we learn the most, we go through the most experiences. That can be a tough thing to go through with being a celebrity. That Mercury energy can be a tough situation to go through when you're a celebrity, a child star to be exact. All right, so when you're a child star, the Mercury, maybe even the Mars, possibly, especially as you get older, can be really, really important. But I would say, being in general, the Mars and Mercury are really, really important with being a celebrity. All right, because remember, your sun and your rising sign, could be in conjunction, but if they're in opposition, or square to your Mercury, how you think and, talk and speak and react, or more so speak, and talk, could be opposite, or could be in some sort of opposition to your actual public image. And we see this often with celebrities, where we think they're one way and then they say something stupid and we're like, really, did she really say that? Did he really say that? That's that Mercury energy, right? Mars energy. Bree, honestly, I've been working on world building my own fantasy world so I can start short story script writing. You guys are really creative. Interesting. Hi, Scorp44. I'm good. How are you? Rebecca Lubitsky. I need to pay for a reading. Yes, I'm available for readings. All right. I do have my internet up finally in my apartment. So I'm available for readings. I actually have one I need to do as well as a candle reading. So if you're on here, don't think I forgot about you. I'm going to email you soon. All right. Rebecca, I know my entire chart, sort of what it means, but not really. I feel so lost, but I have a lot of motivation, so I don't feel like I'm a dark one. Capricorn. All right. Well, I'd love to read your chart, Rebecca, and give you a synopsis on what I see. Jupiter and fifth house are in Virgo. Interesting. All right. Too many interests. Jack of all trades, master of none. Exactly, Rebecca. Jupiter in Sagittarius going into my 6th and 7th in 2019 relationships. Ooh, yes, the 7th and the 6th. So that means changes in your career too. Ooh, hi Siobhan. Hi Jahid. Okay, Tamika. Okay, good night, guys. Love you all. I'll catch you on your next live, Lamarr. Okay, good night, Tamika. Yep, Geminis are chatty. They are. Dina, same. I don't have any family support. Zip, zilch, zero. I have people in my life that tell me what they think I should be pursuing, anything but what I want to be doing. I get looked down on a lot. See, sometimes our family, and, that type of energy can, actually be bad for us. By the way, Mercury does relate to sibling energy, aunt energy, uncle energy. All right, that kind of energy. Thank you, Shayna. Shayna donated $4.99. So if you have a question, Shayna, go ahead and ask your question and I'll answer you here. By the way, if you guys want a reading, a live reading, by the way, we're very supportive in this room. All right, we don't judge. We help one another. We're very supportive. We're very encouraging. So if you have any questions, even if they're too personal, well, you be the judge of what you want to share, but just understand that we're very supportive in this room, so there's no judgment. Let me go back up here. Isha, IC Beauty Studio. Hi, I love your channel. Thank you, Isha. Isha, honey, that face is beat. Yes, it sure is. Work, and that hair is laid. You better work, Isha. For my ideals and passions. Hey, Lamar. Hey, Sandra. David, an Aries sun, I can get chatty, which is ironic. As a kid, I was super shy, would isolate myself from people. I was bullied a lot. Well, I'm on your page checking them all out. Oh, okay. Are you about to purchase a birth chart reading? I'm excited. I can't wait to read your birth charts. I love talking. Clearly, I love talking astrology. Like, this is my job. This is my living. But I live, eat, and breathe astrology. Do you guys see my moon behind me? But I'm trying to figure out what to put underneath it. I need to find something. But I like the theme because there's also the angel picture, which I love. I love that. I wish you guys could read the words, but I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, and then we have Jesus. Me and Jesus had an issue earlier. His arm fell off. His hand fell off, but I luckily had, super glued it back together. So I was really upset about that. Bria, I've also been toying with the idea of songwriting. Ooh, okay, to give me an outlet for love of singing. Songwriting is a really, really good outlet, and I actually did a video on that about how to songwrite or how to become better at songwriting. Where's Shayna? Did she ask her a question yet? By the way, I'm not near my phone, so if you do send a PayPal, let me know. And I will go get it because it's right up there. It's charging, though. In the kitchen. I mean, my rising sign is in Gemini, and I love to talk, and it causes me to not have many friends. Really? Kaylee, how did you get into this type of craft? To be honest, I kind of fell into astrology and into psychic tarot readings. Kind of. I've always been into psychic, things. I loved reading Sylvia Brown books when I was younger, not totally understanding what was going on. I loved the craft when I was younger, not even totally understanding, why I loved it. The movie, The Craft, like things like that. I was attracted to dark energy, but it wasn't until I started watching horoscope videos on YouTube when I graduated college. By the way, if you are lost, if you're about to graduate college and you feel lost, start watching horoscope videos and you actually might get some sort of insight or clarity. Like it started giving me insight or clarity. But then I started predicting things on my own. I kind of started predicting what the horoscope readers would say. So I was like, oh, maybe I could actually start, pulling cards. So I got actually an oracle card deck from a metaphysical shop. At this time I was in college, which was 2 years ago. But this was like 3 years ago. And I just started doing cards with oracle cards. The Archangel Tarot deck by Doing Virtue, actually, to be specific. And then I started posting them on YouTube. I don't even know why. I actually, made a YouTube channel when I was in high school back in 2008, making The Sims videos with music. But, YouTube, even back then, was very stringent on copyright. So that got taken down quite quickly. And yeah, that's how I am where I am right now. And I love where I am right now. Life works in mysterious ways like that, by the way. Okay, thank you, Isha, for the $10 donation. Go ahead and ask your question, and I will answer you. Where did Shayna go? How much are birth charts cost? It depends on what type of birth chart reading you want. If you guys are interested in a reading for a personal reading, please visit my website. For the sun under the moon, it would be cool. That would be really, really cool. I need to find a moon or a sun. I do. Even though there are suns in that picture, I think that would actually kind of bring it together, though. That's a really good idea, Kaylee. Should I go by Eastern chart or Western? Depends. I thought of getting you special. I look at your chart. I look at my chart and vibration a lot through Cafe Astrology. Yes, I would recommend getting the special, David. I currently do have a special going on. A 20-minute tarot reading and a 20-minute psychic tarot reading and a 20-minute birth chart overview reading for $55. So check out the specials and discount section on my website for that. Rebecca, I recreated a Bob Ross painting today and I was stressed. That's funny because I was unpacking and I went through my old, creations from art class or drawing class in college today. And I was like, it reminded me of those days of drawing. So I was like, oh, I miss those days kind of. I don't fully how to understand to interpret my chart. Okay, yeah, I would recommend getting the special I have going on. Keep in mind, my special is not a full birth chart reading. It's just an overview of the most important placements. My full birth chart readings are more expensive, but they are full in depth. I talk about your placements, your houses, your Lilith, your North Node, your South Node, and all those in between. How can we find our fourth planet? I'm not even trying to read spiritual astrology. I'm even trying to read spiritual astrology by. Okay, so you probably need to go to Cafe Astrology. You can do it on your own. You need to know the time and place that you were born. Who is Jahid and why does he keep harassing everyone about messaging them? Okay, so did Shayna just donate the $4.99? Okay, Isha would just wanted to support. Oh, okay. I do take I do take donations. You don't have to get a reading. I appreciate that. Kaylee, I will pay for one when I'm not going to be saving money. Yes, I recommend saving up for a reading if you don't have the money right now. Have you ever thought about vlogging? I would definitely tune in. Yes, I was just talking about that earlier. I want to start vlogging. I don't know how I would do it though because I don't have like a vlogging camera. So I like your angels in the back, Lamarr. Thank you, David. I need to get a vlogging camera. I guess I don't know. I need to get a vlogging camera, but I do want to vlog. I do want to vlog. We're going to manifest it, guys. Oh, no, Jesus, you can't fall apart on us now. You're a rock. Say that way, Jesus. Stop it. Exactly. And all he did was tip over and fall, on the table. I was like, really, Jesus? So you're just going to break your hand. So I had to go to Walgreens and go get some crazy glue. Thank God they were open. All right. Dina, I got my first beginner's deck today. Trying my best. Hope I can master the tarot. Yes. You know what I want to do? I want to start doing tarot classes, but I don't know how. Now that I moved into my place, things are going to start changing with my channel and with how I do business, and it's going to get better. And I feel it, and I'm really, really excited. But I just wish, I feel like I'm on the cusp of something. Rebecca Lubitsky. That was a very Capricorn comment to make. I tend to not do many things if I don't have the correct pieces to the puzzle. Oh, are you Capricorn? David, I have the same issue, Lamarr. I also don't have a camera. I use the iPad to record and upload videos on YouTube. That's awesome. Please do. Yes, I want to start doing vlogging. Now, I have thought about getting an iPad. An iPad actually does have good video quality. Actually, this is my old MacBook Pro from 2011 when I was in high school. This is like a 7-year-old MacBook, and it's actually amazing quality in my opinion for a 7-year-old MacBook. So Mac does have pretty good video quality, to be honest. Even with their phones. I don't have a MacBook phone, or I don't have an Apple phone. So I might get an iPad. That might be a cheaper alternative, and I always have wanted an iPad. And I could also kind of film and then edit, right away. Right? Y'all are making me think. I don't know. But the astrology of being a celebrity. All right. How do you guys feel about it? I think we've almost gone through all the placements pretty much. When speaking of being a celebrity. What are the other ones I can't think of? And then we also have the aspects, like, but that, depends on the placements that you have. I can get a refurbished camera for cheaper. That's true. Oh, that is so true. I can get a refurbished camera. See, y'all are really making me think. But I need to think. I need my brain to be moving like this. Let me know. I'm an e-learning developer. I will help you. Oh, are you, Casey? Yes, I do want to do my own tarot classes. So I would actually love to work with you, Casey. Email me. We'll definitely have to link up in the future. You better utilize that Capricorn North Node, Lamarr. I know that's right. Siobhan. Yes. Isha, IC Beauty Studio. I've been doing readings for people at work. My boss My boss, is everyone feeling this Scorpio energy going on? Yes. Wait, you do readings too? Do you do makeup and readings, Isha? David, you definitely are Lamarr. Intuition is probably guiding you and letting you know about new beginnings on the horizon. So exciting. I know, I'm so excited. Libra gang, yes. I have many talents, but never sure of what to focus on or where to start. That sounds like Sagittarius energy. Sometimes, the first thing to start with Sagittarius is to just get out of where you are, travel, go somewhere different, do something different. That's usually the first, spark of inspiration for Sagittarius energy or fire sign energy in general, right? Now, what zodiac signs, in your opinions, are the most likely to become celebrities or have celebrity energy, to be drawn to, that kind of being the center stage, being in the public eye? What do you guys think those zodiac signs are? I will have to look, Brie. I will have to look for that songwriting video. Oh yes. I don't know how. Just type in Lamarr Townsend songwriting. I guess and it'll probably come up. My biggest obstacle is my Aqua 4-year-old who is constant need of attention. I always sense that my intuition is guiding me also in terms of celebrities. I'm a huge Camila Cabello fan. I don't know much about her. Libra. Celebrity Libra ruled by Venus. Yes, I agree with Libra. Yes, Libra. Any fire sign can be a celeb. I agree. Any fire sign can be a celebrity. I agree with that too. Leos go good in the public eye. They love that spotlight. Exactly. Sagittarius and Taurus have celeb energy. Yes, Taurus too. And Sagittarius. David, I feel like Leos are the most likely to be celebrities, maybe even Aries. I agree. Aries always likes to go first. Exactly. Likes to lead the pack. They do. I feel like I have all odds against me with my Cap Sun and Sag Moon. I understand that, because Sagittarius wants to, expand, doesn't like feeling restricted, whereas Capricorn kind of, doesn't mind being restricted. Actually, they can be very restrictive upon themselves and, others. So they're also very traditional, and Sagittarius does not like traditional. Not a very creative person anymore. You could also be going through some sort of transformation at this time, Rebecca, as well. So when we speak of all these zodiac signs that are most likely to be celebrities, when we put them in, the sun, when we put them in the rising sign, when we put them in the north node, or we put them in the, the Lilith, or the south node, you could have been a celebrity in a past life, Are Capricorn celebrity type material. They can be. Thank you, Crystal, for the $9.99. Now, Crystal, do you have a question, or were you just donating? Some people have been just donating and not asking questions, which I'm cool with. All right. But if you have a question, let me know. I think Cancer, Scorpio, and Aquarius can shy away from the spotlight. That is interesting. Now, Siobhan said Aquarius can shy away from the spotlight. I actually kind of agree. I think there's a part of Aquarius where they maybe kind of want to be in the spotlight for its benefits. Usually for its benefits of helping people. They can, be humanitarians, but there is a part of them where they like their, their kind of autonomy with that Saturn energy. I agree, especially Cancer and Scorpio too. Remember, Cancer and Scorpio like their privacy, right? Scorpio rising, Pisces sun here. Wow, okay. Interesting. So there's a part of you that will, always want, to keep things, to yourself. You may not always be so open if you, as a celebrity, Crystal. Dina, Kaylee Thomas, I bet it's an undiscovered talent. I know you got something in there, but it will come out in the most unexpected time. Yes, life is very unexpected. All right. I do think that Capricorns can be celebrity material. I mean, let's talk about Saturn energy. Saturn does rule our career, profession, status, and society. All right, and in this day and age, being a celebrity, it's a career. All right, let's keep it real. All right. Capricorn North Node 2. Yes, I actually have Capricorn North Node. Yes, I have a huge daily internal battle. See? David, you were right about the orange juice. It was a great suggestion for helping me get through my flu. My South Node is in Scorpio in my 5th house. Yes, orange juice is always good if you feel sick or if you feel, under the weather. Vitamin C in general. What life path number for a celebrity? That is a good question. What about life path number for a celebrity? What do you guys think? I actually don't know much about life path numbers. All right, but one of the ones that first comes to mind for me would be 8, maybe 5, possibly. What are you guys thinking? Crystal, exactly. You're right. I'm not open at all. I'm very closed off. Siobhan, look at Katy Perry, Gaga, Beyonce, all Scorpio moons. Exactly. You only hear from them when they're selling you something. Exactly. See, Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, and Beyonce understand the astrology of celebrity to some degree. They may not totally understand the astrology of celebrity, but they understand celebrity. So they're able to work it to their benefit. When you understand celebrity and your celebrity, to be specific, because let's keep it real, not everyone's celebrity is the same, right? Even if, their career is modeled after someone, it's not going to be the same career. It's not the same birth chart. It's not the same energies, right? But when you know what you're working with, right? Orange juice makes me sick, though. Kaylee, I feel like Gemini shy away from the family issue. You can probably try a past life regression. Yes. Gemini can be chill with fame, in my opinion. I agree. Oh, you meant fame. Okay. There can be, part of them that shy away from it and like to, be a part of it. I agree. 5. Crystalberry says 5. 5 and 8 makes sense. Hey, Gemini rising. David, Kaylee, the orange juice helped me clear out my congestion, but my throat is feeling scratchy and I'm starting to develop a cough. Should I use honey? I would say use honey. What are you guys thinking? Feeling scratchy and developing a cough. I'm going to have to think about that one. Capricorns. I have a question. Okay, Crystal, what's your question? If Earth signs just want to make money, if fame comes in, exactly. I would say the most, kind of wanting fame zodiac Earth sign would be Taurus, probably, with that Venus energy. Lemon water with honey, David. Ooh, lemon water is good. David, you also should drink alkaline water. Do you get taxed at all through YouTube? If so, I will never donate through here. I don't really know, but I will put the PayPal thingy for you guys to donate to my PayPal. That's a good question. I don't know that answer though. I genuinely don't. Phil Tran, it's my sun sign, by the way. Capricorn is your sun sign. What's your, earlier we were talking about, celebrity in a much deeper level. So we have our sun sign, but what's your rising sign in? What's your 4th house? What's your moon in? What's your, did we talk about the 5th house, the 7th? By the way, your relationships when you become a celebrity, your friendships, your love relationships, the 5th house and the 7th house energy, all of that becomes scrutinized. When you become a celebrity, are you ready for your moon energy, your 4th house energy to, come up to the surface? If you haven't healed that energy, remember in a lot of lives we've been talking about the 7th house is about the examples that people set for us when it comes to money, and love and relationships. All of this is going to play out in the public eye. How's that going to work, if you haven't healed it? Often that, when celebrities have not healed their 4th house energy, their moon energy, their Venus energy, or their 7th house energy, or their 5th house energy, we see scandals, we see things like that, especially if these placements are in opposition or have, square aspects going on. All right. Where did Crystal go? Crystal, ask your question. Depends on the type of fame, but you gotta have fire if you want to stand out. Exactly. That fire is that creative energy, the willing to take the risk, right? All signs are good for, air signs are good for intellectual fame. Very true. We didn't talk about the 5th and the 7th. I don't know. Yes, the 5th and the 7th. Well, the 5th house rules romance and it rules our creativity, right? So with that 5th house energy, you know, that can be the drive for fame a lot of times, you know, thinking you'll get love and romance. But, you know, on the surface that looks good, but then we get deeper into the 7th house energy, and those 7th house, those Venus aspects start to play out. The examples that we saw when it comes to spending money and making money and, you know, dealing with love and our ability to commit. Bob Johnson, bro, I legit thought you were a girl. I mean, I get that a lot. I get that a lot. That's not really, you know, I don't know. That's not a diss or a compliment. It just is what it is. I know I look very feminine. It was how I was born this way. All right. I know I'm attractive. Hope you find some relief, David. Yes. Where's Crystal though? That was my question for the reading. What was your question, Shayna? Let me go back up. What was your question, Shayna? You don't look like a girl. I don't think I do either. Barbara Bush had North Node in the 8th. She got her fame from her husband, so it can play out through your lover. That's very true. All right. That's very true. Fame by, you know, degree. All right. Lamar's not a girl. You look like a man to me. He talks beautifully. Thank you. You do not look like a woman at all. I don't think I do either. I think I'm just a very pretty looking boy or a pretty looking dude. So Crystal's question is, I have been feeling overwhelmed lately and I want to know what should I do, looking for guidance. So let's answer Crystal's question. All right. I don't know where to move this. Okay. So why has Crystal been feeling so overwhelmed lately? What should Crystal do? Well, first of all, Crystal, I definitely feel like you should ground yourself. Do you meditate? I feel like there's a lot of anxious energy around you, chaotic energy around you. I don't know if you live around a kind of chaotic environment. I almost get the energy like I see you coming home from work and it's like I see you very stressed and anxious. Like maybe work is an anxious environment for you, Crystal. I feel like you need to look at the root of why you may be feeling anxious. Why has Crystal been feeling overwhelmed and anxious? And what should Crystal do to stop feeling overwhelmed and anxious? Why does Crystal feel overwhelmed and anxious? And what should Crystal do to stop feeling so overwhelmed and anxious? Get the Queen of Pentacles in the past. So, you know, once again, there's an energy of maybe working too hard, focusing too hard on work, bills, money. Is this resonating, Crystal? I feel like a lot of the stress could be from work. Death card, this is about transformation and evolution. So there's some sort of transformation and change that is either happening or needs to take place. You may be giving too much of yourself and your energy away, Crystal, and not preserving it enough, all right, for yourself. Is this resonating with you? By the way, hit the like button, guys. I think it deals with work. You know, I'm getting the 8 of Pentacles here. This is work energy, okay? Focusing on work. It's the Scorpio energy in the air. Yes, I think the Scorpio energy going on has a lot of people anxious about things and worried, and, it's like the energy of, I just want it to all come together. I just want it to all come together. But it's just like, that could be the very thing preventing it from happening. That energy, is there something about you looking for a new job or wanting a new job, wanting new opportunities? All right. Crystal, I just feel like there's a lot going on in your head. 2 of Cups. All right. So if this is, once again, a job situation, is there someone on the job you're interested in? Are you currently talking to someone? Pretty quiet, Crystal. What's going on? 10 of Pentacles. I think it is with work. Something around work. Maybe you're being worked too hard. 5 of Wands. Conflict. All right. Some sort of disagreement. I feel like you need to ground yourself, Crystal. I feel like you're around a lot of negative energies, negative people, and there needs to be more grounding. I feel like you need to take a spiritual bath. A spiritual bath is basically Epsom salt and or, sea salt, all right, or, actually sea salt and or Epsom salt, all right. Sea salt, you need sea salt. Sea salt is the one cleansing agent that will cleanse your spirit, all right, of any negative energies that may be lingering. Right, you may be an empath, actually, Crystal, and you may be kind of harboring certain energies and not allowing them to be released. All right, I feel like that could be the issue. And these energies, that we hold on to that aren't our energy have to be played out in some way in our lives if we don't disperse them or if we don't get rid of them, by grounding ourselves, meditating, taking spiritual baths, protecting our energy, right? By the way, protect your energy. This is Shungites right here, all right? For all my empaths out there, all right? This is Jesus right here, all right? He's protective, seriously. And this is Obsidian. Protect your energy, people, all right? Light a white candle, people, all right? Seriously, do it. It's good for you. But, Crystal, I feel like this is the energy you need. Yes, a lot of moving around. Exactly. Hey, Asia. So I feel like once you start cleansing your energy and protecting your energy, you'll start seeing things for what they are, seeing people for who they are, and you'll also start realizing who you need to kind of stop associating with. I feel like you maybe spend a lot of time around energy vampires. All right. Also, there could be something with the mother. Do you live with your mother, or there's something about a little bit of an overbearing older woman in some way. All right. That maybe could be sabotaging certain things for you. So I say, what should you do? Protect your energy, Crystal. And, watch the company you keep. All right. Do you feel good about that, Crystal? By the way, for those of you who are here, if you want a live psychic tarot reading, remember we're not judgmental in this room. We're very supportive. Even the trolls. All right. Or if you want to, pay with PayPal, all right, or Super Chat, let me know. Yes, work in my family. Yeah, there's a lot going on, and I feel like you need to really protect your energy. Now, someone asked, how do you protect your energy? No, don't leave the site. How do you protect your energy? I need to protect mine. I quit that job too, Lamarr. One way to protect your energy is to, buy crystal bracelets. All right. This is an evil eye bracelet. This is a really, really good one to have. This is obsidian. All right. You can order these off Amazon. Hey, Mimi. Crystals are really, really good protective energies. Okay. You can, if you're religious, get a Jesus statue, wear a cross. By the way, did you know that the most effective way of wearing a protective amulet necklace is actually not showing it. All right, it's actually wearing it underneath your shirt. All right, so this tarot reader is amazing and should always be respected. Thank you, Gemini rising. I really appreciate that. Bob Johnson. Just shove obsidian up your butt and Casey deleted it before I could even finish the message. Bye bye, Bob. Nice knowing you. Lol, the trolls. I know. I don't know what the trolls. We troll the trolls on here, so I don't know why they. But we have fun trolling the trolls, and I think the trolls have fun with us secretly. So it's all just fun. I have an Italian horn. It's lava stone. I've never heard of that. Natasha, watch those energy vampires. They'll suck you dry if you're not careful. Exactly. And some of the energy vampires can be sneaky. Are you doing readings tonight, boo? I am. All right. So if you want a reading, I do have my cards. So you can donate however much you want. I do not. I'm not particular. All right. You can donate via Super Chat or you can donate via PayPal. I will post the PayPal link. If you do want a real personal reading for a personal psychic tarot reading or birth chart reading, visit my websites. For those of you who are new to my channel, I actually do like real full in-depth psychic, like personal psychic tarot readings, not on live. I also do personal birth chart readings, not on live. So if you want, if you'd be interested in that, check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. All right. Rebecca, I'm in crystal bracelets and my roommate infused Reiki into them. That's really cool. My question, I have many talents and don't know where to focus or start. Okay, so Shayna's question is, she has many talents and doesn't know where to focus or start. Isha. Oh, Isha donated $9.99 again. Thank you so much, Isha. Thank you, Lamarr. You're so welcome. So we're going to answer Shayna's question in just a second. Always hide my hamster hand. Exactly. This is actually a hamster hand that I'm wearing right now. Troll the troll trolling people. Exactly. Yes, I'm barely getting sleep. Yes, Crystal, you need to protect your energy. Trolls have funny hair. I hate trolls. They make me so angry. It comes with the territory. I hate their intentions. Me too. They just want to throw you off your game, But God is always nearby when I'm on live. All right? God and lots of other deities and spirits. People always come to me for advice, but are rarely there when I need to vent or chat. Capwell for sure. Something I realized about the energy vampires is their body language and how their words don't sync with their movement gestures, if that makes any sense. That makes a lot of sense. My mother is draining me with her problems. See, sometimes with fourth house moon energy, it can be a good thing or a bad thing, And when we speak of celebrity, once again, people want to latch on to you. Energy vampires especially want to latch on to you, right? How can you tell a needy friend from an energy vamp? I feel like I have a difficult time differentiating from the two. I feel like the two are one and the same, in my opinion. People will utilize your energy if you allow them to. Exactly. Mine too, Crystal. I usually have to block her out of my life. Okay, so this is my very first reading ever because I've been hesitant, but are you able to give me an insight on love relationships? I will answer your question right after I answer Shayna's. I'm saving up so I can get both the birth chart and personal tarot reading. May take a while due to the layoff. Okay, well, I'll be here, Bree. If you're exhausted and drained after interacting with them, then they're an energy vampire. Exactly. Don't give your power away. Exactly, Siobhan. Oh, I see what's happening here. Okay, the wine is doing a lot. There's a lot going on. Lamarr, are you able to see spirits for your intuitive eye? I'm curious. I can. See, Lewis, I think the Illuminati's after me for real. Oh, why? I need to learn to protect my energy better. Yes. All right, so let's answer Shanna's question, which is Shana says she has so many talents and she doesn't know where to focus or start. So let's see. Where should Shana focus her talents? Or what talent should Shana focus on? Where should Shana focus her talents, and what talent should Shana focus on? Where should Shana focus her talents, and what talent should Shana focus on? Where should Shana focus her talents, and what talent should Shana focus on? Where should Shana focus her talents, and what talents should Shana focus on? The Queen of Pentacles in the past, Ten of Wands in the present position. So would you say that your main focus is money, Shana? What's your main focus? What are you hoping to get out of, following your talents? Is it money? Is it self-fulfillment? So for the Queen of Pentacles in the past, it could be money, but with the Ten of Wands here in the present, you could be working through a new concept of what, you really want. What's going on, Shana? Page of Wands here in the future position. So this can speak of going out onto a new adventure, a new opportunity of some sort. This could also be utilizing a talent or skill in which you aren't an expert at, but you have the capacity, the potential to become one. All right. The Hierophant. This also speaks of, maybe studying under the tutelage of someone, having a mentor. All right. The Magician here. The World. So this speaks of travel. Or is there also an energy wanting to travel, Shana, as well? Or it could be that, pursuing a passion that would allow you to travel. But there's still something about money. Money being a worry, money being an issue, money being a focus, good or bad. All right, sometimes the focus, we have to, focus on something other than money. Sometimes it's not about just money, remember, it has to be about yourself, as well. When you're doing something just for the love of money, you're not considering the love of yourself, the love of others. Remember? We talked about it on the live yesterday. Ten of Cups here, which speaks of relationships, wanting harmony in relationships. Could also speak of wanting a family, maybe feeling like your career or, your talents could lead you in a direction that would be opposite to creating a family. But be careful of manifesting that energy through your thoughts, if that's the case. Maybe there's just a lot on your mind. I would say there's a passion that you truly want to pursue with the Page of Wands, but it's a passion that you're not an expert in. It's a passion that there's a lot of room for growth for you, and I feel like that could be scaring you as well. But sometimes the thing that, oh gosh, the thing that, shows us that, we could grow the most with it is usually the thing that we need to go towards. So I would say go towards the thing where you're afraid to move forward because you're afraid of the growth that could come with it or that will come with it. Shayna, I missed your question. I just answered your question, Shayna. That was me answering your question. Did you miss my explanation of your question? By the way, I'm just gonna go get my phone really quickly, just to make sure I don't get any PayPal notifications. No, but I got a whole lot of notifications and emails. Shayna, did you hear my explanation of your question? Let me go back up and see what your question was. So your question was, you have many talents and you don't know where to focus or start. So I said you should focus on the talent that you're not an expert at. There's a talent I feel like you want to pursue that you're not an expert at with the Page of Wands, which means there's a lot of room for growth, and that could scare you but also entice you at the same time. So I feel like there's a pull and tug with this passion, that's kind of bubbling within you. All right, with this Page of Wands, I feel like that's what you should be going towards. Is it's something that will help you to travel. All right. It's also talent in which you would study under someone, possibly a man. All right, someone with a lot of experience, someone who knows what they're talking about. But there's also something about you, and wanting a family, wanting support, and maybe fear of not receiving that through following this passion as well. So I feel like whatever passion this is, whatever talent this is, there's a lot of fears associated with it, even though it's something you really, really want to pursue. I would say fight past the fear and go towards this passion, this talent that you have with the Page of Wands. Could be, in the limelight, acting, something like that. All right. But whatever talent it is, there's a lot of room for growth, Shayna. So, all right, I've explained it twice, so I hope you got it. Let's move on to Isha's question now. So Isha's question. So this is my very first reading ever. I've been hesitant, but are you able to give me any insight on love relationships? So let's see what insight Isha's angels, protectors, and guides have for Isha about her love life. Yes, Shayna, just go for it. Exactly. So what insight and clarity can Isha's spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors provide Isha about her love life? What insight, clarity, guidance can Isha's spirit guides, angels, protectors give Isha about her love life? Thank you, God, for surrounding everyone in this live, including myself, with your fiery wall of protection, your watery wall of protection, and your warrior shield of protection. In the name of Jesus, I pray. Amen, 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 and amen. What insight and clarity and guidance can Isha's spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors provide Isha about her love life? Thank you for also protecting the stream with your fiery wall of protection, God. Amen. Yes, amen. So here we have the Two of Pentacles here in the past. So this speaks of balance. Maybe balance being an issue in the past. Could be, I almost feel like, an issue or an imbalance between yourself and the men you're dating, meaning maybe you earn more than the men you're dating, or maybe you have more going on than the men you were dating in the past. Like there's something with that in the past. But let's see what else we have going on in the present. We have the Four of Pentacles. So this could be holding on to information, not giving of yourself so easily, not giving up information of yourself so easily when it comes to love. Also, this can be about not putting yourself out there. But with the Ten of Cups in the future position, I think what you want is a family. I think there's something where maybe, yes, I want money to help people. Exactly, Shayna. Right. Isha, there's something about you. I feel like there's a past relationship, a past person that maybe you haven't fully healed from, that has somehow maybe tainted your view of relationships, a family, having a family, the possibility of it in some way. Is this resonating? Knight of Swords. So this is rushing energy. All right. The Magician. Interesting. So are you currently dating someone, Isha? Could be someone from the past with the Six of Cups here. Where's Isha? I'm sorry I dipped out. I was studying my new cards. My friend asked me a question for the heck of it and was surprised that she said my findings resonated with her. I'm so excited about it. Isha, yes. Oh my God. Shayna, yes, I need a mentor. Yes, Shayna, you will get a mentor. Oh, you ended it. Okay, and I see that with the High Priestess. I see you wanting more. I see you, you trusting your intuition with that decision, actually, which was a good thing. But there's also something about like, okay, I had to get rid of this relationship and now I don't have any prospects. Woe is me. Like, it's like that kind of energy. You have to be careful of the thoughts that you think about yourself. No woe is me thoughts. Think of it more so as, oh, I got rid of that energy. Now I can bring in new energy into my life. Now I don't have to worry about that bringing me down. I can vibrate higher. You have to really think positively about your love life, Isha. Right. The thing with you is I feel like you're also really good at, supporting other people and giving advice to other people. But, when it comes to like giving yourself that same support and advice when you need it, you can struggle. And I'm wondering if you have Capricorn, Aquarius energy, because Capricorn, Aquariuses can have that kind of complex where they're the hero. But, when they need someone to be the hero for them, there's no one there, or it can feel like there's no one there. I also feel like there's this energy where you have a tendency to maybe rush into things, rush into relationships, or you meet men who rush into things, Isha. Is that accurate? I would say be careful with when it comes to, be careful with rushing, all right? Rushing is not your best friend when it comes to love relationships. I see you possibly meeting an earth sign man or someone who has earth sign qualities. Doesn't have to be an earth sign, could have earth in their chart. But just someone who's good with money, someone who's maybe not the most open with their emotions. All right. Kind of slow to start. But there's something about him not wanting to rush. And I feel like you may be used to a rush energy. All right. So there's something about him where he's going to slow down. He's going to slow you down a bit. And I think that's going to be good for you. So let's pull a few more cards. The Page of Cups. The Justice card. So this speaks of balance, good karma. And the Lovers. So there is love coming for you, Isha. All right. You just need to heal, let go through the process of figuring out what you want, and you'll be fine. Asia, I sent money to your PayPal suites. Oh, okay. I'm gonna check in a second. You're so welcome, Shayna. Because of what I've been through, exactly, Isha. Do you feel good about that, Isha? Thank you, Asia, for sending $10. Okay, Asia, go ahead. Asia sent $10 to my PayPal for a reading. So, by the way, for those of you that want a reading, you can pay via PayPal or Super Chat while I'm here. All right. You are so welcome, Shayna. Lamarr, you're awesome. Thank you, Shayna. You are awesome too. Get you some loving, honey. Exactly. So, Asia, go ahead and ask your question and I will answer you here. Isha, I'm in a healing mode, not dating anyone for a while. Yes, thank you. Yes, you're so welcome. Yes, thank you, Asia. Gemini Rising, good night. I'm so sleepy. I had a rough day. Good night, Gemini Rising. All right, so Asia's question is, do I belong in the entertainment industry? That's a good question. All right, perfect question for this live. Jesus, please. All right. Does Asia belong in the entertainment industry? David, Lamarr, would using chakra stones help me to open my third eye? Yes, that would help. Does Asia belong in the entertainment industry? Does Asia belong in the entertainment industry? Let's see what the cards say. You have a Ten of Swords in the past. So were you pursuing the entertainment industry in the past, Asia? I get the Four of Wands in the present position because I get if you were pursuing the entertainment industry in the past, the way you were pursuing it in the past will not work for you in the present and moving forward in the future. So there may be a new way to find a new. There may be a need to find a new way in. All right. Okay, so you were pursuing it in the past. Okay. Here we have the Queen of Wands. Now, how were you pursuing it? Like, what angle were you trying to pursue the entertainment industry? We have the Queen of Wands in the future. Did you have an agent or a manager or something like that? Here we have the Justice card. The present. Three of Swords. There is something about you, possibly definitely booking jobs in the industry, but there's also something about you, something along the lines of where it may not be as big of career as you had hoped or expected, but I do see a lot of work for you behind the scenes, more so than in front of the public eye. Although I see that as a possibility too. I get the King of Pentacles, the Hermit, the High Priestess. I feel like you do belong, but I feel like there's something about you where I feel like you would actually work best behind the scenes. Like, I feel like you may find an angle where you get your foot in the door, and then you kind of find that you kind of like it best behind the scenes. Asia, acting, I made it, but I never went back because I became pregnant. Yes, I had an agent. Oh, okay, because I see Queen of Wands. I see her being, was it a female agent? I see you definitely working in the entertainment industry, but I see you having more consistency in terms of work behind the scenes. I would still say, if acting is what you want to do, definitely keep going for it. I see you booking jobs. Exactly, I would definitely try going back. I would, with acting, you really want to, keep going back. Keep going back. Behind the scenes equals more money. Exactly. More consistent money, too. if it's what your heart is calling you to do. Exactly. Because I see you booking jobs. I don't see that being the issue. But with acting, it's, you get a job today, and tomorrow, who knows what happens, right? Yes, I want to become a director and write. Yes, a female agent. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see you. Like, I see working behind the scenes, it would be more so your thing, your steez, but I definitely see you still booking jobs in front of the camera if that's what you still choose to do. All right. Great reading. Thank you. Do you feel good about that, Asia? And was there someone I missed? I hope I didn't miss anyone, because before Asia, it was Isha, right? Let me go up. Yes, it was Isha. So I'm all caught up on the readings. My guides told me this when Lamarr channeled them for me. Yes. Ooh, speaking of channeled message from your spirit guides, I was thinking of bringing that back, because I took that off my website. I'm going through a restructuring of my website and how I do my readings, what type of readings I offer. So, like I said, now that I have my own place, I really think things are going to change in a more positive direction. So things are really coming together. And for example, these lives, which I love doing, And I really do think I'm going to start vlogging. Vlogging is going to be my new thing soon. Good luck, Asia. Exactly. Good luck, Asia. Good luck. If the entertainment industry is what you want to do, it's in the cards for you. All right. So. I noticed the restructuring, but I'm definitely excited for the direction you're taking. Thank you. Any cancers? Thank you all, guys. You're so welcome. So do you guys feel good about the astrology of being a celebrity? Do you feel like you understand it a bit more, the astrology of being a celebrity, and what it all entails on an astrological level? All right. And how maybe, it could play out for you if you so choose to take that route, if you so choose to pursue being a celebrity. Rebecca, I'm about to send $10 for the live reading. Oh, okay. Yes, good luck in your new place, Lamarr. Thank you, Alicia. What sorts of questions may I ask? Well, typically, when you donate, you get one question. And you can ask whatever you want. We're very supportive in this room. As I said, we don't judge. Did I miss the talk? Yes, Asia. You missed most of it, but of course you can do the replay. All right. The replay should post. All right. We should not have an issue with the replay. So you should get to see the replay for sure. David Bubon, I always have dreams and fears of fame. I think it has to do with my Jupiter and Pisces. Yes, I was about to say Neptune. That's Neptune energy, and Neptune does rule the 12th house. So that's illusions and confusions, your secrets, your hidden enemies. All right. All of these things can come to the surface when you become a celebrity. That 11th house really gets lit up, when you become a celebrity. Those secrets start coming out, and, who you are, and how who you truly are, and how people, perceived you before they found out who you truly are. The boundaries start to blur. That's Neptune, right? Oh, I got one more question. I'm about to send you through PayPal. Oh, okay. That's fine. David Bubon, like my Jupiter takes the dreams out of proportion. Exactly. Well, Jupiter does rule expansion, right? So we always want to expand past our comfort zones. I'm Neptune rising, and I was born in Hollywood. How ironic. Well, let's talk about Hollywood. Let's talk about Hollywood. Because Hollywood is Neptune. All right? That's Neptune. So that makes sense, actually. You're Neptune rising, and you were born in Hollywood. Hollywood's Neptune. Illusions and confusions. Smokes and mirrors. All right? Boundaries blurred. We're seeing that being played out. All the secrets being played out now. Okay? So that makes a lot of sense, actually. All right? Fame itself is Venus, but Hollywood is Neptune. All right? LA, in general is Neptune. In my opinion, right? Sorry, I'm being so. Oh, you're fine. Filtering, hey Lamarr, just double checking. So the houses related to a celebrity. So the houses related to a celebrity are mainly the 4th, the 5th, the 7th, the moon, and the ascending signs. No, actually, all the houses relate to being a celebrity. The second house, which rules your money and your personal finances, which is a more of a personal thing, of course. The third house, which rules communication, all right, which relates to your Mercury. So this is how you communicate, how you formulate your thoughts, which can be in opposition to your sun sign or your rising sign, which is your public image, which is often when we see flubs with celebrities where we think they're one way, but we find out, oh, it was just a public image, and really, the truth behind them is they think this way, they talk this way, and maybe it's not the best way that they talk or think or act with their Mars, that Mars energy, which by the way is the first house. And then we have the 6th house, which rules your job, your work, your health. All right. So the 6th house, if celebrity, life is difficult, the 6th house can take a hit, can take a big toll, when it comes to being a celebrity. All right. So, and then we have the 5th house, which deals with your romantic life. Remember, that house is going to be blown out of proportion, along with your 7th house, your 11th house. So really all the placements are important when it comes to being a celebrity. Siobhan says there are levels to celebrity, local, international. Exactly. David Beaumont, similar to Britney's meltdown in 2007. Exactly. Holly Weird, Natasha. Exactly. My PayPal is loading. I'm sorry. Oh, you're fine. David, I've envisioned how I'd be as a celebrity, and I feel like I'd be able to handle fame well. However, I worry that paparazzi would be too much. I might feel overwhelmed being followed all the time. Maybe. You can be famous for your macaroni and cheese or your baking. Exactly. And, sometimes fame doesn't always mean paparazzi, Like I said, each person's fame is different, Oh, Rebecca said she sent the donation. Thank you. Well, I got a donation from Asia. So, Asia, answer your question. Rebecca, did you send it via PayPal or Super Chat? Let me check my PayPal. Because sometimes, I don't know why, but they don't always pop up on my PayPal. So, I have to go in and see. Oh, okay, so I did get a notification from both Rebecca and Asia. Okay, so Rebecca, answer your question, and Asia, answer yours. All right, and I will answer whoever asks their questions first. Yes, I got yours too, Asia. Yes, thank you again, Asia. By the way, make sure you guys like the video. If you have a drink, I know it's late, have a drink, have some sip of water. I need some water, actually. I'm thirsty. Have a smoke of weed. Someone said they were smoking weed earlier, honey. We don't judge in this room. Just as long as we're not hurting anyone or, we're being respectful, all is well. Remember, crystal-infused water. Very good for you. Crystal-infused water. My drink is warm lemon water with honey. That sounds so good. My mouth is water. I need to get some lemons. I need to go to the grocery store tomorrow and get some lemons. That's exactly what I need to do because I actually like keeping lemons around my house. Did you know keeping lemons around your house is good? It gets rid of negative energy. It keeps your house smelling good. You're always in a good mood when you see lemons. I need to go get some lemons. Thank you for that, David. Okay, Shayna, or not Shayna, Asia and Rebecca, ask your questions. All right. Oh, her first. Oh, okay, so Asia, Rebecca is saying that you can go before her. How do I make my crystal water? Well, I literally just buy crystals from a metaphysical store. Now that I moved, I need to find a new one, hopefully closer to where I live. But you can buy crystals offline, but you really want to make sure that you have a good grade of crystal. All right. And you want to make sure that the crystals that you put in your water are consumable because some crystals are actually toxic. So I have citrine in here. I have shungite, which actually cleanses your water. I've done a video on that. I have, I think, carnelian in here. I have amethyst, probably quartz, maybe some rose quartz as well. There's a lot of crystals in here, and whenever you drink it, you know the crystals are infused with your energy. Oh, Rebecca asked a question. Yeah, because Asia has not asked her question yet. So okay, so Rebecca's question is, so I recently quit my job. I was the director of marketing at an apothecary, and it was a wonderful position, but I could not handle my boss, who was very quick to critique my work for subpar work instead. Okay, so Asia answered her question. My ex back 15 years ago, still in my head, started 2 months ago thinking about him heavy. He's a Leo, and I broke his heart. Will he ever come back into my life? So will Asia's ex Leo ever come back into Asia's life? And then we will answer Rebecca's question. For those of you who want a reading while I'm still here, you can, of course, send a PayPal notification. Let me know when you do. And you can also send a super chat. So will Asia's ex Leo come back into Asia's life? Will Asia's ex Leo come back into Asia's life? Will Asia's ex Leo come back into Asia's life? Will Asia's ex Leo come back into Asia's life? Will Asia's ex Leo come back into Asia's life? Here you have the Two of Swords in the past. All right, interesting. The Knight of Wands in the present. Okay. The Judgment card in the future position. So he may come back, but there could be still some lingering. Oh, okay, you're fine, Rebecca. There could be some lingering feelings from the past, from when you broke his heart, from when he felt let down, from when he felt treated unfairly, possibly. All right, with the Judgment card coming out in the future. Six of Swords. So there's something about it where it's like either the thought is it can never be what it once was, or the energy of it is it can't be what it once was. All right. But I get the Ace of Wands. Was there a good sexual connection, Asia? A lot of times the Ace of Wands for me is a good sexual connection. Here we have the Six of Wands, though, which can be, feeling, like you need to defend yourself. Here we have the Six of Pentacles, the Sun, all right, which can be a lit path ahead of one. But the Four of Pentacles, I feel like he could come back, Asia. Yes, sexual, that Leo. Yes, of course with that Leo. Yes, Leos are very, very sexual. I feel like he could come back, maybe for a sexual rendezvous. Ooh. But I feel like there's also something about it where it's like it can't go back to the way it once was. It can't go back to, like, I always feel like there's going to be a tinge of, you broke my heart. Oh my gosh, I broke your heart. And at any moment it could bubble up to the surface. All right. So I feel like until that gets healed in the relationship, that's going to kind of always come up or manifest in some way. So, meow. Exactly, Siobhan. Leo's a sexual. Maybe I should get with a Leo. Yes. Oh, yes, I understand. I got pregnant on him. Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. All right. I do feel like he could come back. But there's also something about you needing to heal from the guilt as well. It can never be the same with the ex. It's no longer fresh. Exactly. And that's hard, you know, because sometimes we want to get back to that freshness, you know. All right, Rebecca. My question basically is that I'm not sure where I will land. I need to know if job opportunities or some other form of opportunities coming my way. I feel like everything happens for a reason. I actually came into this chat after binge watching your page all day. Oh, wow, I find it very ironic. So, okay, let me go back up to your question. You recently quit your job as director of marketing. So the question, Rebecca, is, okay, so let's see. Are there other job opportunities out there for Rebecca? Is there an opportunity coming Rebecca's way? That's the question. By the way, if any of you want a PayPal, you know, a live reading while I'm here, you can send a PayPal donation or you can send a super chat. All right. I just posted the PayPal link. You can also check the description box below as well. And for those of you who end up watching this live at a later date, you can send a donation and I will answer you via email. Just email me and let me know that you've sent your donation. Make sure you email me on the same email that you send the PayPal, though. So Rebecca's question is, are there other opportunities out there for her? And if so, are there some coming her way? Isha says she can't find me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is at Lamarr Townsend. Okay, LamarrTownsend. Don't be shy. Get you a reading. Exactly. Get a reading, y'all. All right. Whether it's a live reading or a personal reading on my website. Okay. So let's go. Jesus, are you good? I just don't want you to break your arm again. All right, as long as you're good. Okay, so let's answer Rebecca's question. So are there other job opportunities out there for Rebecca? And if so, is there an opportunity coming Rebecca's way? Are there other job opportunities out there for Rebecca? And if so, is there one coming Rebecca's way? Are there other job opportunities out there for Rebecca? And if so, is there an opportunity coming Rebecca's way? Are there other opportunities coming for Rebecca? And if so, here we have this I always see as like a family card. Sometimes this can be like an ancestor card. This is in the past. Thank you, KJ, for sending $10. I will answer your question next after I answer Rebecca's question. Here we have the Six of Pentacles here in the present position. All right. So is there an issue between you being able to actually look for jobs right now, Rebecca? Is your current job working you a lot? Not giving you enough opportunity to like really look for something? And also you said you're also struggling with the idea of actually, taking that leap. Here we have the Knight of Wands. I feel like, Rebecca, you honestly need to kind of maybe take a day, a weekend to kind of organize your thoughts and figure things out before you take action. All right? Because I feel like almost it's like you're at a point where if you take action, it might be action without intention, action without a plan. All right? I feel like you need a plan. You need, an intention. You need to know what you want. All right? Before you kind of take that leap of faith. All right? Is this resonating? Yes, she's okay. Yes, Rebecca. Here we have the Strength card. All right, so you have it in you. I had to quit. Exactly. Oh, you did say you did quit. That makes a lot of sense. Here we have the Three of Pentacles here. So you have it in you, but we have the Death card, which speaks of transformation. So you are going through a transformation at this time. All right. I feel like you really need to know what you want. All right. I feel like the issue is you may not know totally what you want at this time, but I feel like the minute you figure it out, things start moving forward for you. All right. So you really need to focus on what you want and let go of the past when it comes to your career opportunities. Otherwise, I just see you kind of being in a state of limbo. Like, I don't really know what I want, so figure out what you want. Could involve travel. All right, this career. Rebecca, I haven't worked for 2 weeks. And I really don't know what to do. And you're absolutely right, but I cannot find what I want. I need to find what I enjoy. Exactly. I feel like the minute you find what you enjoy, things start moving forward for you fast. I don't know why I see energy around summer. I knew it. You said so earlier. Since I have been so uninspired. Exactly. I see something happening around summer of next year. Like once it starts getting into I don't know where you live, but I just see like a period of a season of cold, and then it's like once it starts getting hot again, and the flowers start blooming, I see things happening for you. All right. But something could happen before then. I feel like something could happen before then too. I'm in a really weird predicament. It's keeping me in limbo. I moved across the country. Oh, okay, that's why I saw moving. This is like the only time in my life I don't know what I want. Yes. So it's all about figuring out that direction you want to go in. All right. Do you know what your 10th house is in? Your midheaven, your Saturn. Okay, let me answer KJ's question. By the way, for those of you who do want a chat or who do want a reading, you can donate to my PayPal me link or my PayPal, or you can send a super chat. And for those of you that actually want a personal reading or a personal psychic tarot reading or a personal astrology birth chart reading, is on my website, which I'm about to post in the chat. For a personal psychic tarot reading or an astrology natal chart birth chart reading, visit my website, https://www.lamarrtownsendtarot.com. There you go. Lamarr, one more, honey. Yes, Asia, you can ask as many questions as you want. I'm going to be here for a while, I think. This is my home warming. Our home warming, is that what they call it? All right, let's answer KJ's question. I am a son. Let me know when you send the PayPal donation, Asia. Rebecca, do you feel good about that answer? Oh, Isha, I'm gonna have to follow you when I get off live. Let's answer KJ's question, okay? KJ asks, I'm a sun Sag with Pluto and Mars and Scorpio in the first house. Wow, let's read that over again. Let's digest that. Sun Sag with Pluto and Mars and Scorpio. Wow, in the first house. Interesting, though. I also have Moon in the 4th house in Cancer midheaven. What can need to know about this? Okay, so this is actually an astrology reading, all right? So you have Sun Sag. So your Sun is in Sagittarius with your Pluto and Mars in Scorpio. So with your Pluto and Scorpio, part of your life purpose is to transform and evolve. So with that transformation and evolution comes many painful experiences, all right? With your Mars in Scorpio, your actions, your wants, your desires, particularly those of sexual nature, can lead to transformative experiences, not only for yourself, but for other people as well. Right? Now, with both your Pluto and Mars in the same sign, that means you have a conjunction with your Pluto and Mars. Now, it's interesting to note that with conjunctions, conjunctions means that, there's two placements that, have the same zodiac sign, or the same energy, the same element, right? But with conjunctions, because these energies blend so well together, there can be a blind spot, actually. All right. So, for example, you can have Sun, Sun in Cancer, and Mercury in Cancer. Which is your Sun conjunct your Mercury. But the thing with that is that sometimes that can be a thing of you thinking everything. You're not taking into account the opinions of other people, or that can be a blind spot. So, but specifically with Pluto and Mars conjunction, um, with Pluto and Mars conjunct in Scorpio for you, KJ, you may unknowingly walk into situations um, thinking you want one thing, but actually what you're wanting is a transformation in yourself. And that's what you're seeking. So whenever you're seeking something and you don't really know why you want it, look at the deeper aspects. That's that Pluto and Mars conjunction probably coming into play. And you may actually be having a lot of these experiences right now with all this Scorpio Pluto energy going on in the sky. Now you also have your moon in the fourth house. By the way, you also have Pluto and Mars, all that energy in the first house. So that's your self-image. So your self-image goes through a lot of transformations and how people see you. You may either go through a lot of friend groups, or you may be finding yourself currently going through this situation where you find yourself not resonating with certain friend groups. That can be that Pluto and Mars conjunction in the first house energy. But you also have Moon in the fourth house, which means you have fourth house in Cancer, and you have a Cancer midheaven. So Moon in the fourth house means you're very connected to your family, but sometimes maybe too connected with the fourth house energy. You can be a nurturer for your family. You may be very, very connected to your mother, all right, with your fourth house in Cancer. But that can be a good thing or a bad thing, because sometimes with fourth house in Cancer, it can be a codependent energy with your family, and it can be hard for you to break away and form an identity all on your own, separate from your family. So, boundaries is really important there. In Cancer midheaven, now the midheaven is the 10th house. So the 10th house is ruled by Saturn, all right? Capricorn being the 10th zodiac sign, right? So Saturn rules our career, our profession, our status in society. Cancer midheaven works best, I always say, with like a family dynamic. So if you're able to kind of have like a work family, that can be really well for you. If you're able to have, a work bosses, specifically maybe those of female nature who are very nurturing and helpful, that can be, those types of work environments are ideal for Cancer midheavens. Also, working from home can be really good. But when it comes to dealing with the public, that can be difficult for Cancer midheavens, because remember, they're much more inward people, so you guys can work well with the public, but it's all in how you interact with the public that makes the difference. But just because you have Cancer in your midheaven doesn't necessarily mean you deal with the public, but that all depends on the job, the career that you end up taking. Does this make sense, KJ? Do you feel good about that, KJ? Jeff experienced lots of pain in my life. Exactly. That's that Pluto and Mars conjunction. Who is Gucci Gaming? Oh, I missed all the trolling and all the tea. I'm kind of upset. What was going on there? Asia, did you send the donation? What did Gucci Gaming say, y'all? Asia, thank you for sending the $8. Go ahead and go ahead and ask your question, Asia. KJ, do you feel good about that explanation of your placements? Thank you, Asia. Go ahead and ask your question. Yes, males in the workplace always seem to be intimidated by me. Interesting. I think that's also that Pluto and Mars energy. Oh, yes, most definitely, but she was not very intelligent. Oh, okay. with us. Ooh, Siobhan brings up a really, really good point, and this actually is really, really good to tie into the topic of the video, astrology of being a celebrity. So all you celebrities watching this video, listen to this. With astrology, if you don't display the energy, you can attract it. Think about it. I'm telling y'all, Siobhan is on it. This was a first for me, and I did not appreciate it. You did not appreciate what? KJ, I definitely love working from home. Thank you, Lamarr. This helped. Oh, you're so welcome. I'm glad it helped. Okay, Asia, I need to learn really who I am. Saturn, what's that? Okay, I'm a Capricorn now. Who am I? Okay, my baby Eva wants. So wait, Asia, are you asking a question or do you want me to read your astrology? Birth chart. Casey, Gucci tried to come in here trolling. We had to nix him or her. Oh, okay. Bye, Gucci. Rebecca, hey Lamarr, why did you ask for my midheaven and Saturn by any chance if you have a moment? Those relate to your career, and you were asking about your career. That's why I asked. My baby Eva has a creative idea. She wants to do YouTube. Oh, okay. Do you want me to look at the cards for that? Is that your question? Will she be successful? She's 5 years old. Okay. Let's see. Will Asia's daughter be successful if she creates a YouTube channel? Will Asia's daughter be successful? Oh, okay, Rebecca. Yeah, I understand. Okay, so will Asia's daughter be successful if Asia's daughter starts a YouTube channel? What would the YouTube channel be about? For some reason I see toys, but is she an actress? What would the YouTube channel be centered around, Asia? Will Asia's daughter's YouTube channel be successful? Will Asia's daughter's YouTube channel be successful? She wants to do toys and create makeup. Oh, that's why I saw toys. Okay. Here we have the Ace of Swords. So I definitely feel like there's an energy of you supporting her. Like you, family, maybe the father, something around support around her. With the Ace of Swords in the past. Two of Swords. So there may be something where it's like you want to allow her to do it, but there's something where it's like you want to hold back on it too. As well. It's like you may not want to put her out there, but you kind of want to let her do her thing at the same time. Here we have the Seven of Wands here in the future position. The Hermit here in the present position. Yes, Lamarr, yes. I definitely strongly feel a tug and pull between you wanting to put her out there and, wanting to keep her hidden. Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there's a way you could do it where you can monitor her account, monitor her posts. Maybe you could even edit the videos. But I feel like it could actually be a good thing, to be honest. But I feel like there needs to be a balance between, obviously putting her out there, but then, keeping her safe at the same time. But I feel like, as a mom, this is kind of something you already know. This is inherent. I don't need to tell you, but, I feel like I would say, go for it, but mom instincts are going to kick in, and I would say that's okay. Mom protective instincts are going to kick in. And I think that's okay, especially with this YouTube world. So I would say go with it, but monitor. Go allow her to do it, but also monitor her channel, monitor her videos, be a part of it, if you can actually. All right. So then that way, you know, when she gets older, she's, you know, already kind of formed into her identity online. Because we are talking celebrity, public figure. So this is actually a great topic. You know, she, you know, and child, you know, star energy, right? Right, Lamarr, about to make me cry. Thank you. You're so welcome. So I feel like, you know, let her grow into it. You know, I think it'd be a good thing for her. So what were you guys saying about the houses when it came to celebrity? I came in late. We were talking about the houses and how, you know, the first house relates to your image. Like each house relates to a different layer or facet of celebrity. All right. And once we get past the sixth house, you know, that's where things get really tricky, right? But with celebrity, it's all about personal life, finding a balance between personal life, professional life, you know, that type of energy. Casey, I've got to go to bed, friends. Got to get up for work in 5 hours. Oh, wow. Good night, Casey. YouTubing will come easier for her through the years. Exactly. My fifth house is in Sag. Ooh, so you're very creative in love. Oh, this is why it keeps doing that. I was like, why is it doing that? Okay, so KJ sent another $5 donation. Thank you, KJ. So her question is, I feel like I found the man I'm meant to spend the rest of my life with. Can you tell me what I can do on my end to make sure we succeed? So what can KJ do to make sure that her and the man she wants to spend the rest of her life with succeeds in their relationship? What can KJ do to ensure that she and the man that she's meant to spend the rest of her life with succeed? What can KJ do on her end to make sure that she and the man that she wants to spend the rest of her life with succeed in their relationship? What can KJ do to ensure that she and the man that she wants to spend the rest of her life with are successful in their relationship? By the way, for those of you who want to get a live reading, you can send a super chat once again or a PayPal donation. I just posted the link. Remember, you can also check the description box. Email me, send your donation, and then email me if you're watching this live reading after I've streamed it live, okay? Here we have the Ten of Wands here in the past position, all right? AJ, which, the Ace of Pentacles. How long have you guys been together? And are you guys living together currently, AJ or KJ? Okay, Jason, it's another $5. Well, first, if you and this man aren't living together, I would recommend moving in together, or I just feel like there are thoughts about moving in together, the relationship becoming more serious. All right. Page of Swords here. Been seeing him about 6 months. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, so 6 months. What can you do on your end to make sure that the relationship succeeds? I would say don't move too fast. All right. And really think about what you want from this relationship. Do you want to end up moving in together? I'm temporarily living with him. Just got keys to my new place today. Oh, okay. So you're getting a new place. Okay. So that makes sense. You have the Three of Pentacles. I feel like there's just something about you needing to travel together, needing to do romantic things together, needing to create memories together. I feel like there needs to be more coupley things done with you guys. Like, I feel like there's not enough time spent as a couple. Does that resonate? Like, even with being in the same house, I feel like there's not, couple activity. Hey, new boo, exactly. A new boo. KJ, her next question. Do you feel good about that answer, KJ? I'm going to move on to your next question. KJ asks, just had my awakening a month ago, and ever since I've been feeling drawn to tarot. Is it right for me? Oh, okay, that's a good question. Is tarot right for KJ to explore? Is tarot right for KJ to explore? Is tarot right for KJ to explore? Yeah, we're still kind of just friends. Right. Oh, that makes sense. I feel like there needs to be, a more romantic aspect in the relationship in order to move things forward. I do feel like you're in that beginning stage. So is tarot right for KJ to pursue? Is tarot right for KJ to pursue? Is tarot right for KJ to pursue? Here we have the Eight of Wands in the past. King of Swords in the present position. Interesting. Did you have a family member that did tarot that's passed on? I feel like there's an ancestor pushing you towards, pursuing tarot. The Hanged Man. He's a super slow moving Libra, but I know he's into me. Thanks so much, Ma. You're welcome. I'm answering your second question now. The Ace of Swords. The Hierophant. I feel like there's a male ancestor, a male figure guiding you towards this. And I feel like if you do choose to pursue tarot, this would be the main spirit guide ancestor that would be working with you. It would be a male energy. But you may not be ready at this time. I would start small. I wouldn't dive deep into getting maybe a Rider-Waite tarot deck unless you feel comfortable. Maybe get an Oracle card deck, or just get a deck that resonates with you. All right, that's what I would do. But I feel like whoever this male figure is around you, he's guiding your intuition. He's gonna guide you through your intuition. So I would say if you can, go online, go on Amazon, look at decks, buy which one resonates the most with you. Or if you have a metaphysical shop near you, I would go to a metaphysical shop near you and, look, in person and see which cards resonate with you the most. But I would do it when you feel like you're ready. Like, don't feel like you have to rush into it. All right. Okay, Lamarr, like one more. We'll be right back. All right, sure, Asia. I'm here for a while. All right. So if you guys want readings, let me know. Just send a PayPal, send a super chat. All right. Remember, I am in my apartment now. This is my apartment. Yeah, grab Medicine Woman tarot. That's what I felt drawn to. Okay, see, yeah. Your guides want you to really go towards a deck that you feel compelled to. Okay? I tend to look at the signs like people help me to understand better. Exactly. Celebrities are, and this is often why I sometimes do readings, like birth chart readings on celebrities. They're some of the easiest people to use as examples for, understanding birth charts in astrology. Which is why often people will read celebrities' birth charts on YouTube, or you will read celebrities' cards, They're just really, really good examples, But sometimes people use that celebrity energy to their benefit, some readers, all right? And I may be, touching some nerves, but, that's, but that's deeper, that's people using celebrity to their own benefit. So you just have to, I don't know. I always try to, look at things from a deeper perspective, but I think that's all the Pluto energy I have in my chart. Like, you guys hardly ever see me do psychic readings on celebrities. Because I understand, like, it's real life shit, like they're going through stuff just like we do, I don't want to pull cards on their personal information, They could be going through some transformation in their chart. They could be going through a rough transition, with their planetary alignments going on, so celebrity is deeper, and that's kind of what I want you guys to understand with this, is that being a celebrity, celebrities in general, for those of you watching this video who are celebrities, it's deeper, as is everything in life. It's deeper than meets the eye. 8th house is passive income, debts, insurance funds, inheritances, and can also rule death and sex. Exactly. Its natural ruler is Scorpio, characterized for being deep in thoughts or highly sexual. Exactly. Very much so. This is white wine, for those of you wondering. Can I get a freebie reading? Gabe, you can donate to my super chat, or you can send a PayPal donation, and you can get a reading. Well, Gabe, I don't think it's fair for you to get a free reading when you haven't really been in this chat. And there are people who've been in this chat longer than you. And I would say they deserved a free reading before you. So I don't think that's fair. So you can send a chat or a PayPal. What's your favorite wine? I don't have a favorite. Do I? I don't really have a favorite, to be honest. It's not Pinot Grigio. It's like something Blanc. It's one of those Blanc, white wines. Being a celebrity can be insane. You're dealing with Neptune and Pluto, so exactly. Why do you think some of these folks go crazy? Exactly. And let's talk about Pluto, because Pluto is a generational thing. So you may be a celebrity growing up in a certain Pluto generation, but once, Pluto transits to a new generation, are you going to fit in with that generation? Or are you going to be able to withstand the changes that you need to make? See, that speaks of longevity of being a celebrity, and that kind of energy when we speak of Pluto. KJ, thank you guys have given me a lot to think about. You're so welcome. I like Chianti. It's an Italian wine. That sounds really good. Love Merlot too. I love Merlot. I do love Merlot. Merlot is one of my faves. I'm not really a huge fan of red wine. I was when I first started drinking wine, but for some reason right now, now I'm just and I don't want it to mess up my carpets. I spilled wine in my room the other day, and I was like, thank God it's white wine and not red. Yes. Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed this topic about celebrity and the astrology of being a celebrity. I thought it would be really interesting, and I thought it would be the perfect topic for this housewarming, little live party get together. All right. And of course, you will see the background transform more, but we are here. We are here. Finally, we're here. We're queer. We're not queer, some of us, but we're still here, right? Oh, no, yeah. Wine can stain carpet like crazy, especially red wine. Exactly. I love your place. Thank you. I love it too. I love it too. I love the vibes. I love the energy. I'm definitely queer, Lamarr. Yes, David. Me too. Siobhan, Neptune and Pisces with the Pluto and Scorpions got these kids on pills and that damn lean. Exactly, Siobhan. Exactly, because the Pluto and Scorpions don't know how to deal with the pain, right? Imagine the Pluto and Scorpions who don't know how to deal with the pain, who are celebrities right now. And the Neptunes and Pisces who don't have boundaries, you know? That can be difficult. Not having boundaries when you're famous or being when you're a celebrity. It's talking about energy vampires. Boy, right? KJ, I've always felt this unexplainable, intense energy in me. No matter how quiet or low-key I am, people always pay attention to me. Could be that celebrity energy maybe you have in your chart that draws people to you. Good night, all. Thank you, Lamarr. You're so welcome, Rebecca. Brittany fan. I love Brittany. Brittany. I love Britney Spears. I really, really do. Like, if I ever met her, which I feel like I will one day, I might cry, to be honest with you. Like, I literally might cry. I'm curious, what kind of aspects predict or foretell death? The 8th house. I asked because of celebrity suicides and stuff. Yes, the 8th house is it rules death. Pluto rules death. So, Pluto's the 8th house. So, but it doesn't have to be literal death. It can rule, we have many deaths in our life. Death is a loss of something, and we all experience a loss. Some of us experience the loss of, well, I won't say some of us, all right, but some people do experience the loss of celebrity. That feels like a death, I'm sure, Pluto and Saturn, also 6th house and 8th house aspects, even Neptune. Very, very true, because the 6th house rules health. And Neptune also rules boundaries, illusions, and confusion. So that's true too. So it's more than one aspect. Amy Winehouse died too young. She was so amazing. Very, very true. I would have to know what Amy Winehouse has in her 8th house and things like that. Is there a website you all recommend to learn more about the houses? I actually have a blog. I can post the blog in the chat. But I actually have a blog post on my houses, and I talk about the houses, like all of them. I'll just post it in the chat on my website. LamarrTownsendTarot.com, where I also have a blog and where you can purchase your own reading from me. But I actually use this blog when I do my birth chart readings. So I'll just send it to your chat. I didn't mean to paste. Now you guys have Amy Winehouse stuck in my head. I was actually listening to her earlier today while I was waiting for the internet to be installed. Okay, so there is the houses. I'm an Amy Winehouse fanatic. I love her. Hey, Super Angry Koala. Ooh, you are on late. You missed all the tea. But it's cool. You can watch the replay. Isha, I love Amy. Me too. David, Aaliyah was just shocking. I was in disbelief when I found out about her. Yeah. That's funny. I was just thinking about Aaliyah the other day. I swear, whenever I look at Aaliyah, she feels like family to me. Siobhan, Amy fulfilled her contract. What's dying too young? She was an old soul. Very old soul. I'm still not over Aaliyah. Me either. I think a lot of people still aren't over Aaliyah. It was just so unexpected. Like, crazy. I am concerned about my husband's career. Oh, did you send a PayPal? Congrats on your new place, though. Thank you, Super Angry Koala. Thank you. This is my new place. We're here. This is the living room, all right, which I'm still working on decorating. Let me make sure Asia didn't send a PayPal. Oh, Asia, you did send a PayPal. Okay, Asia sent another $5 donation, so I'm going to answer her question. Yeah, like I feel Aaliyah visits her fans. Like I feel her presence sometimes. I do too. If you think about her long enough, it's like her spirit is called. Yes. Actually, I know for a fact she does. We've been talking about her a lot on these lives, actually, too. Is it true that Aaliyah can be reincarnated? Yes. I don't think she is, though, yet. I'm not even sure she wants to be reincarnated. I feel like she's doing a lot of work on the other side. I feel like she's been doing a lot of work on the other side. I feel her presence right now, actually. So what's going on with Asia's husband's career? What's going on with Asia's husband's career? Yes, Siobhan. Siobhan says I try not to hold too tight to the dead so they can move on to their next assignment. Exactly. I do feel like that's one issue with Aaliyah is that a lot of people hold on very tight to her. But she kind of understands because her passing was really tragic. What's going on with Asia's husband's career? What's going on with Asia's husband's career? What's going on with Asia's husband's career? Here we have the Knight of Cups in the past position. So did he just get a new position or did he just take a new job? Asia? You have the Five of Cups, so there could be some issues. All right. Here we have the Six of Pentacles in the future position. So is there something going on at his job or at his work? Are there like layoffs happening right now? Yes, he just got a job. Okay. Here we have the Five of Swords. There's something about like competition at the job. I don't know what Jorge is saying. All I know is that Madres means mom. I don't know what essay means. Whatever. Who cares? Here we have the Three of Wands. So Asia. Well, yes, layoff, not enough hours. Oh. Competition. Yes, Lamarr. Here we have the Eight of Swords. I feel like he might want to start looking for a new job, to be honest. I feel like he could find something if he he looks for a new opportunity. Because I just see something about this where it's not the most stable or secure job. All right. So I would tell your husband it might be, beneficial to start looking for something new, something more stressful, or something less stressful. And maybe something where he can have more control, more power, more say so. Does that make sense? But there's something about him where it may take a little while for him to find. It may take a while for him to really find the job that really works for him. Like, I feel like he may. Does he have a tendency to job hop? Yes, Jorge, I'm brown and proud too. Good for you. Oh, he does job hop. I feel like there's something about your husband where he needs to look for a new job. He needs to look for a new position. But it may take him a while to find a position that sticks. All right. So that's what I feel with your husband. Thank you, Super Angry Koala. Background not good. What do you mean? Your husband or my background? Super Angry Koala, do you have a question? Or were you just donating? Let me know if you have a question. What do you mean background not good, Asia? Your husband's background? Shitstorm at work. Oh, his background, my husband. Oh, okay. But job hopping, is that what you're alluding to? Yeah, because I do see that being an issue. But I do see where he may, like, it may take him 2 more positions until he finds, like, by the 3rd one, it's like, okay, this is gonna stick for a while, you know. So I feel like he has a tendency to leap without thinking. That's part of his issue. Does that resonate, Asia? Super Angry Koala. Shitstorm at work. I don't know how to word it. Lamarr, I can translate Spanish for you. I'll tell you who's being a bozo in the Latin sphere. Yes, thank you. Because I'm not totally up on my Spanish. I need to get better. Especially since I love Spanish men, and Latino men. All right. Super Angry Koala. Some stuff went down today. So what is it you want to know? That's the question. That's where the question is. What is it you want to know, Super Angry Koala? You guys are up late. You guys have work tomorrow? I am always up this late, so this is normal for me. You're welcome, Asia. Oh, no, you got suspended? Oh, you quit the job. Oh, you're self-employed. Oh, okay. Well, we have a lot in common. I'm self-employed too. How is it going to play out? Okay, so how will things play out at Super Angry Koala's work? Okay, Jay, I work overnight. Oh, okay. How will things play out at Super Angry Koala's work? Oh, it's only 10 p.m. in Cali? Wow. It's 1 a.m. here in VA. How will things pan out for Super Angry Koala at her work? Only 10 p.m. here. Only have to worry about getting the child to from school. Oh, wow. That's a good deal. Oh, it's 12:06. Okay, so it's just late here. Well, 12:06 is kind of late. All right, so how will things pan out for Super Angry Koala at her work? By the way, make sure you guys like the video, okay? How will things pan out for Super Angry Koala at her work? Here we have the High Priestess in the past position. So it seems like you kind of felt things were boiling underneath the surface for a while. Is that accurate, Super Angry Koala? Asia, can I show you on Facebook? Yes, absolutely. You can. King of Swords, was there an issue with a man, Asia? A boss, to be specific, or a supervisor? Did you post your blog? I did. Let me see if it'll post again. There you go. I just posted it. It's all boiling over. Does this deal with love, relationship, or a romantic relationship? I get the Lovers. Seems like it deals with boundaries and not at all, no. Oh, okay. Is someone trying to get someone fired? Possibly. It's been rough out here. Whatever this is, I see it's going to pan out over a span of like a few days, like 2 to 3 days. And I see someone possibly getting fired. Or at the very least, being called into the office, having a very serious talk, getting a slap on the hand. This is your final warning. Oh God, am I getting fired? I don't know. I don't know exactly what's going on here. I'm just telling you what I see so far. I see that it involves more than one person, though. Involves more than one person. Could have, come out from an argument, disagreement of some sort. Maybe some harsh words were exchanged. Oh yeah, that's true. But I don't know. I just see like a very serious conversation with someone of a higher authority. I would say if there have been any previous issues, there's a possibility of getting fired. A bunch of us got suspended. Oh, okay. Oh. Well, if there are any of you who have already had issues, who have already been reprimanded, about something along this line, about the line of whatever this situation is, I would, there could be issues, I do see a serious conversation being had, though. As far as your job, hey, honey. Okay, so we will still need to hang on. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, you may be safe, but I just see someone possibly getting fired. I don't know if it's you, but it's someone who has already been in trouble before. Hey, honey. Yikes, exactly. So if you've never been in trouble, or if you've never been in trouble for something along these lines, then it may not be you. Yes, you were very vague, but Okay, well then you probably won't be fired. But you may get a serious talk. My birthday is the 25th. What should I expect? So, I believe there's a full moon tomorrow. Okay, fingers crossed. Exactly. Thanks, Boo. You're welcome. Yes, you might be safe then. So there's a full moon actually today on the 24th. So with your birthday on the 25th, you could be affected by the full moon. Yes, if you want a reading, hit the super chat or send a PayPal notification or donation. But yeah, I think you're gonna be affected by the full moon, honey. But I feel like it's gonna be a positive thing for you. It's not gonna be bad. Where's my Uranus? My Uranus is in Capricorn. which is why I'm so much of a loner. And why I am on YouTube all the time. Or not all the time, but all the time. You're welcome, honey. Uranus and Capricorn people are loners. They're probably the most loner type people you will ever meet. Uranus and Capricorn. My Uranus is in Sag. Oh, so you're very, very social. You actually probably don't like to be alone for too long. I sent you a donation, honey, but what's my calling? I'm lost. You sent another one? Oh, you did send another one. Okay. So Asia just sent another $5 donation to my PayPal. Thank you so much. So her next question is, what is her calling? What is Asia's calling? One more and I'm done for real, for real. So what is Asia's calling? I'm going to move this cup because I don't want to knock this over. So give me 1 second to go put this in the kitchen. I enjoy you as always. Thank you, Asia. By the way, you guys, go get yourself a money jar from my website. I don't currently ship to the UK, but one day, get a money jar. We were talking about money astrology the other day, all right? So, Asia, what is Asia's calling? Yes, Siobhan, get a money jar. And I make it specifically for, you guys. So it's like going to be personalized for you. Like the herbs, the crystals, everything I put in it is personalized specifically for you. Okay, so David sent a $2.99 super chat. Thank you, David. So we'll answer David's question after we answer Asia's. All right, so Asia wants to know, what is her calling? Let's see. I don't like when the cards are upside down and right side up and upside down and right side up. Just face the same way. Please. Uh-oh. Okay. So what's Asia's calling? Money jar. Oh, yes, I'm shopping. I'm coming. Yes. Get a money jar, you guys. I also sell love jars and protection jars, too, which are actually in my room. But you can put them anywhere. I have some in my kitchen. I'm going to put some in my living room. I'm probably going to make more. So what's Asia's calling? Yes, thank you, David. What is Asia's true calling? What is... By the way, Siobhan... Oh. Siobhan, thank you. Thank you for being a moderator. I really appreciate you. Excuse me, by the way. Thank you. Bless you, Lamarr. Thank you, Asia. You gotta teach me this stuff, Lamarr. I'm open to learn. Yes. Oh, I have so much to teach you guys. Okay, so what is Asia's calling? Let's do one more shuffle. Thank you, David. Bless you, Lamarr. Thank you. I don't know why I sneezed. Must be some dust in the air. Oh, no problem. You know I love you, boo. I love you too, Siobhan. I do. Here we have the Judgment card here in the past. All right, so what is Asia's true calling? The Knight of Cups. Asia, what do you do right now for work? I know you quit your job. Could money be the main motivation right now? Are you kind of working through this energy of money being your main motivator? I love all you guys, by the way. I love you, David. I love all y'all. Okay, yes. All right, money being the main motivator. Page of Cups. Past medical assistant. Oh, okay. The Six of Swords. What is Asia's true calling? The Page of Wands. I don't know why I see you working with youth. Do you like working with children? Or like, I don't know why I see you being like a counselor. The Knight of Wands. Death card, which speaks of transformation and evolution. So whatever you end up undergoing in terms of your calling, it definitely will help you transform and heal a lot of things. All right, with the Death card coming up. Maybe if you do work with youth, it could heal childhood issues, for example. The High Priestess does deal with intuition, though. All right, intuition, guidance, guiding other people, or you guiding, yourself, and that helping you to guide other people. I see, yes, I was molested and raped. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I see you working with youth. I feel like there's something there with working with youth. Working with the Tower does come out. But I feel like that is associated with the trauma that will come up from this calling, I feel. Like, I feel like, once again, whatever calling you end up undertaking, there's something about it where it's going to transform you for the better. So I would say if working with youth is what you want to do it, because there's healing there for you, waiting there for you. All right? Do you feel good about that? Okay, David asked a question. I'm amazed at people who work in the hospital. I pick up too much psychic energy in them places. I know. Working in the hospital can be so heavy. Okay, David's question is, can you tell me what my next calling is? What is David's next calling? You're welcome, Asia. What is David's next calling? What is David's next calling? Yes, you know where your Chiron is, Asia. Chiron is overcoming our wounds and healing ourselves. Yes, as a medical assistant, I did pick up a lot of energy too. Exactly. So you got to protect your energy, Asia, because I feel like you're an empath. Did we talk about this already? What is David's next calling? What is David's next calling? What is David's next calling? Chiron is an asteroid. By the way, when you purchase a birth chart reading from me, I do read your asteroids too. So, but yes, Chiron is an asteroid. So the asteroids have an effect on us as well, believe it or not. So what is David's next calling? The King of Cups here in the past. The King of Wands here in the present position. The Queen of Wands. Ace of Swords. Two of Pentacles. So working through passion and money issues. Whether you think your passion can't bring you money or you worry about your passion bringing you money, working through that energy. I feel for you, David. Page of Cups, so opening yourself up to new emotional situations. The Empress. The World. Travel. Interesting. I see you writing a book, David, but I see this book being about love. I don't know why I see you actually like becoming a love coach, a love therapist, almost like a love astrologer. So I don't know if you're going to end up getting heavy into astrology and love and end up creating a topic about that, a book about that, a lesson, a lecture, but I see that kind of thing. Almost like where you create some type of opportunity, lesson, book around your healing love, your love healing process. So I say once again, I'm thinking of writing gay love literature. Ooh. Once again, I feel like you should get a journal and just start journaling. It's what I've thought about. Yeah, I see you writing a love book, a book around love. Especially with the King of Cups coming out in the past and the King of Wands coming up in the present and the Queen of Wands coming up in the future, right? There's not enough gay literature. I agree. And there's not enough gay literature authors out there. Like, really, giving their all to their craft. Oh, yes, right, David. Exactly. I think it'll be really good for you, David. I see you writing a book, but I also see like this book could turn into something more. Like maybe it does turn into like a class. Maybe a class is centered around it or something like that. Where it turns into something bigger, or it has the potential to become something bigger. All right. Gay literature is very underrepresented. Exactly. So that's kind of a sign. Maybe you will be the one of the beacons of hope, beacons of light for that, for the gay literature field, so to speak, I haven't heard about a gay writer since Elin Harris. Exactly. And I don't even know who that is, and I feel like I should know who that is. Now I'm upset that I don't know who that is. Where's my phone? I need to write that down. Elin Harris. So I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but I actually posted a video of me in my new place yesterday on Instagram before I came on video, and I've just been getting so many comments about me being in my new place. He was a gay fiction writer. Oh, okay. Because I want to get into more gay authors too. One of my favorite places to go is the bookstore. I haven't been to the bookstore in a while. Like I love working at the bookstore. Elin Harris. Elin Harris. Yes, Asia, I love the bookstore. Like, it's one of my favorite places to be. So, Elin Harris. I feel like he incorporates some gay characters in romantic scenes. Elin Harris? Oh, James Baldwin. Oh, I love James Baldwin. All right, guys, do you have any last questions before I leave? It's getting late here. I'm tired. I have not showered. And I enjoyed this live, though. A lot of fun. And I'm glad you guys joined me for this housewarming party. I would always walk over to and browse the bookstore after having sushi. Right? There's just something about the bookstore that brings me comfort. Like I'm gonna miss I hope bookstores don't ever go out of business. Like I'm gonna miss being able to, if they do, I'm gonna miss that. Let's do it again. Yes, Siobhan, we will do it again. We will do it again tomorrow for sure. Maybe more than once. No pun intended. All right. Because now I have internet in my new home. All right. Super Angry Koala, welcome to your new home. I'm so excited for you. Yes. We read Lamarr. What does that mean? I love the bookstore. Nothing like the touch and feel of a book. I agree. Although I do also like reading books on Kindle in the Apple MacBook. Yes, Samar, we will talk. We talk. I feel energy in here. The more people talking at night. My mom said I have a gift and I embrace it, but I never did. I think you have healing energy to you, Asia. Great readings as usual. Thank you, Siobhan. I feel that way when I open a new journal. Yes, I need to get new journals. I need to go to the bookstore. I think I might go this weekend. Now that I have my new place, I need to go to the bookstore, then the physical store. I need sage. I need to sage my place. I have a candle going right now, for protection for my place. So, but I need to sage. So, like I literally enter a new chapter in my life. Exactly. All right, you guys. Well, thank you for joining me on this live where we talked about the astrology of being a celebrity. All right, I hope you understand now a little bit more about the astrology of being a celebrity and how hard it actually is. All right, it's not easy. I might need some sage, yes. All right, sage is very, very important, especially when you're a celebrity. All right. All right, Lamarr, have a good night. You too, Angry Koala. I love you guys so much. If you want your own personal reading from me, remember we do these live readings, but I also do personal readings. All right, like more in depth. 30-minute readings, hour-long readings. I also do astrology readings where I read all your placements. So check those out on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. I am a psychic tarot reader and an astrologer. So I look forward to reading for you. I thank you all who have purchased readings on the live, have purchased personal readings on my website. Okay, and we will keep in touch, and I'll catch you guys in the next live. Like this video, share with your friends and family, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the bell next to the subscribe button so that you get a notification whenever I upload a new video. Make sure you hit the bell for notifications. Exactly, Siobhan. I love you guys. Thank you, Siobhan, for once again being a moderator. I love you guys so much. And I'll catch you in the next live, okay? Peace out.